Seager stands in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Foul ball there. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Into the outfield, base hit. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Ball one there. The next offering misses, and that's ball two.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Ball game. But absolutely left. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. Now a check swing, but he held up. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's Tommy Pham. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in for a strike. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And that's a two-bagger. Montgomery back to work. And there's a ball. Montgomery in his 6th season. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the ground. Over to Lowe. One up, one down. That's to third. Young tosses to first. That's out. And the pitch. That's in there.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
Ball one, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike two.
Two strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Christian Walker. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. And a pitch. And downstairs. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker. And he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
That clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Got him. The big righty. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the power speed combo. Marcus Semien. The pitch. That one's in there, and we're underway. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Now it's Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011 and puts the squeeze on that. Into center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
Here is Marcus Semien. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And this one is off and running. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fair ball. Now it's Marcus Semien. Led off this game with a double. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star and he hit 45 home runs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Fires to second for one. On to first. Double play. And there's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fought off foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. One runs in. Throw into third, in there safely. The run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4. Ready to go? Here is Marcus Semien. The pitch. On the corner for a strike. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. So now it's Corey Seager. First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
And a strike in there. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Tap to first. Walker. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Evan Carter. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And a good eye there.
Boog Zach Allen played his college ball for the University of North Carolina and decided to wear the number 23 for the Tar Heels, and you can imagine why, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had that shooting guard that played basketball and wore 23 at North Carolina. Gathers and throws to first. And Seager is set down. Evan Carter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fastball right back to the mound. Third out, and that ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver. And first offering is fouled off. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And a pitch. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here is Marcus Semien. The wide to kick the pitch. That catches the outside corner. And we are underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Seager stands in now. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Bounce to the left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. That's in there, and that's how this game gets started. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Semien down on strikes. Now it's Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
That misses the zone, ball 3. There's a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. Here's Marcus Semien. And a pitch. In for a strike. And this one is off and running.
1-1's the count.
Next pitch misses. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now it's Corey Seager. And a strike on the outside edge. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. To first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Evan Carter in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's outside. In there. And so now 1-2. And that's outside. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Welcome back. Top of the second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Mitch Garver. And that one clips the corner. Out towards right center field. Carroll moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Josh Young. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. There's a strike. That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And he pumps it a strike. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. In there for strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. 3-2 now. This to third. And that will end the inning. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th. Alec Thomas now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One cool nugget on Evaldi comes from the same hometown as Nolan Ryan. Both guys from Alvin, Texas. They actually attended the same high school. They didn't meet until 2016. Evaldi pitching for the Yankees, visited the Astros, and that's when he got a chance to meet the Ryan Express. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. First pitch, and he just misses. I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Geraldo Perdomo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Simeon makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Misses outside, 2-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Puts it away for the out. Evan Longoria, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Alek Thomas now. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Next one misses. 2-1.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. If you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
Alek Thomas now, and here it comes. That's a strike.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
And he beats it. He's saved. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Alek Thomas. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Alek Thomas. Pounding ball here. Rolls foul.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Up the middle. Seager. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe. Alek Thomas now. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. One cool nugget on Eovaldi comes from the same hometown as Nolan Ryan. Both guys from Alvin, Texas. They actually attended the same high school. They didn't meet until 2016. Eovaldi pitching for the Yankees, visited the Astros, and that's when he got a chance to meet the Ryan Express. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Bounced out to short. Seager. He's in there. of the 6th. Alec Thomas now. First offering misses the mark.
Well, these Diamondbacks need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. And that's in there for strike 1. Chris, one dubious note on Evaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched the big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. Seager right there to make the grab. 2 away now.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
The 1-1. And another ball. Ground ball left side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Bottom of the 6th inning. Alec Thomas now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Rocketed out towards right center. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double. Alec Thomas now. The pitch. Line to left. And it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Alec Thomas now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. That misses off the outside edge. That one's in there. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It goes down looking. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses. 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And he walked him.
Boog, I know you know people. Do we have a bullpen phone installed in the booth by chance? Just seems they don't have anyone left in the pen, so I want to see if you're good for an inning.
Good probably is not the word that I would choose. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's Seager stands in now. And first offering is fouled off. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind it.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And now the count is even. Jankowski on third. Simeon at second with nobody out. Swings and misses. Struck. Gallen back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one blasted deep to right. Carroll ranges back, racing back some more. That one is gone.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air out towards right center. That's out number 2. New inning getting started. Now Corey Seager. Here comes a pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Carroll tracks it down for the out. Now it's Corey Seager. Rips that one to right. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Boog Zach Allen played his college ball for the University of North Carolina and decided to wear the number 23 for the Tar Heels, and you can imagine why, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had that shooting guard that played basketball and wore 23 at North Carolina.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And first offering is fouled off. Simeon aboard here at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
That's ripped into the outfield. And out of here.